Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm doing a little bit of a haul on my channel today. It is the month of November. November is my favorite month of the year because it's my birthday month. So I had a little bit of money and I went online shopping at Aunty Vera's Scrap and Craft, and I'll show you what I ordered. So the first thing I ordered, and I was really happy with Kaisercraft's release this month. So in November, Kaisercraft released two paper collections. One of them is this one, which is called Let's Go, and it's a travel themed one. The other one is called Scrap Studio, and that one I also fell in love with. So it's very rare that I buy Kaisercraft. I feel like sometimes it's hit and miss, and sometimes it's bang on. So it's really rare that I buy both the collections that they released in the 1 month. And it happened in November, you guys, like it was meant to be. So yeah, so this one is Let's Go. Now, I am after a travel collection because I need to get started on scrapping my Hong Kong vacation. So really happy with the release of this one. So Kaisercraft has 12 pages in their in this collection pack, 6 patterned 12 by 12 double-sided papers and 2 sheets of each design. So for example, you got the 2 sheets of this one. So in the back of that one, you've got this gorgeous leather textured paper, and I know exactly what I'm doing with this one. Watch out for a video that's coming up next. I am really excited to show you how I'm going to use this. At the bottom of this paper, you've got, when you want to see something you never have, you must go somewhere you've never been. This one's called Sightseeing. The next one is this one. This one's called Carry On, Whole Lot of Luggage, and the branding strip at the bottom says, always keep room in your life for an adventure. I love this one. I love how the back and the front complement each other. So that's one of the definite pros of getting a paper collection pack. Everything goes together really well. This one is called Flights. So you've got this flight plan. On the opposite side, it says, of all the books in the world, the best stories are found between the pages of a passport. I love that. I love this one. So there's always going to be a page where you can cut things apart. This one's all the tags. Once again, they go together really well. I love the color palette here. This one's called Bag Tags. And down here it says, and so the adventure begins. And I have a feeling that I might end up just using this side and just cutting all the tags out and then leafing through them and then adding them onto my page whenever I'm journaling. So big hit this paper for me. The next one here is called Cities. I love this one. This is perfect. A perfect background for a lot of my city pictures from Hong Kong. We travel to escape life, but for life not to escape us. I like this one. It's beautiful. This one is the next one. This one is called Street Signs. And once again, this is another one that's gorgeous. Very apt for a lot of the street photos that I took. Really busy though, but you can imagine something like this. Just a tiny little sliver is all you need. So really this paper will go a long way. Along the branding strip here, it says, let's travel new roads. I love this one. And last of all, when you buy the collection pack, you get a bonus sticker, and really these are amazing. I love these. Really, one of my favorite things is the sticker papers. So along with the paper pack, I ended up getting the stencil, and this is so great. I can't imagine. I don't know why I don't have a stencil of the whole world before, so I'm glad I got that. The other thing that I got was this Let's Go clear stamp set, and really love this. And I actually love this concept here where they've cut the tag in half and put a word in between. And so for that one paper, if you remember back here, that was all tags. This one here, So what I'm going to do is I'm going to experiment with, cutting the tag in half and then stamping a sentiment in between. Really looking forward to playing with this kit. Really, this is where my head is at the moment. The second collection that was released from Kaisercraft in November 2018 was Scrap Studio, and I mean, really, this is everything that makes my heart really, really happy. A little bit of butterflies with a little bit of that vintage paper and doilies and flowers and splats and browning paper. I love this. This is so beautiful. Kind of appeals to that floral rose thing inside me, so definitely had to have this collection as well. So this first paper is called Expressions, and this is the flip side. Got this gorgeous mottled pink with black and just lovely. I mean, look how perfectly it goes together. I adore this. And the branding strip here is a whole lot of just little sentiments. Love, value, inspire, always cherish moments, forever remember, love, value, inspire. So yeah, you can always cut these little words and put them underneath ATCs. On the side, like coming down a journal page. Really, really good. I love these branding strips. The second one here is called Authentic. Once again, I adore this page. I don't know what it is about just a whole lot of layers put on top of each other. I really love this page. Like, this must be one of my favorite pages. And the blues are amazing. The feathers and a little bit of butterfly and the little duck eggs and flowers and birds. I really love that. I mean, that opposite side is so complimentary. And the branding strip on this one is just a whole lot of butterflies at the bottom. The next one here is called Worn. I love it. And this is one of those pages that inspires me to just want to pull out my paints and splat and brush on and stamp, and it's so mixed media. I totally love this. I definitely want to try to achieve this look on my own. So the opposite, you've got a little bit of music score at the top and a little bit of dictionary at the bottom. Always just amazing to go together. Look at that. I love that. Once again, the branding strip here has a sentiment, and it says, enjoy the little things, for one day you will look back and they will be the big things. And isn't that the truth? The next one here is called Torn. And I don't know why, but this really appeals to me as well. We've got torn wallpaper here just coming off the walls. I don't know, it's something about old and vintage and withstanding time and still being around. I don't know, it just appeals to something inside me. On the opposite, you've got this grid paper that's had paint on it, and it's cracking and doily and a little bit of paint marks with a bit of a music score branding strip here. So versatile. You can do so much with this. I can just imagine layering it on top of each other. This would be great. The next one is called Gritty. So can you imagine from that to that? So this just looks like yeah, like a gritty surface, like a sanded down gritty surface, and the opposite has just this really a compact rose floral theme. So you couldn't have too much of that, but you can make it work. On the side there, that's beautiful. And this is just such a versatile background to have that you can stamp on. The next one is this one, and once again, these are my favorites because you can cut these apart and you have a whole lot of things that you can layer on top of, cards or journal pages. So a whole lot of quotes, a whole lot of dictionary meanings here. I like these. These are, 3x4s, I would imagine, maybe 2x3s, 2x2s. Really nice. I like these. And yeah, what I do is I cut them out and put them on a little plate on the side, and I just add them to my page wherever I need them. This one's called Frayed, and the bottom branding strip is a tape measure. And last of all, you've got the Scrap Studio sticker sheet. Once again, you know, very much in line with the theme of the whole collection. So flowers, butterflies, doilies, sentiments, measuring tape. Nice. I really like it. It really complements the papers. So for the extras with this one, I ended up grabbing the Scrap Studio stamp set, only because I really wanted this circle texture stamp that has letters or words in there. I think that that would create, it had one of the pages had a similar, not that one, this one here, this had a similar texture. So inside the circles there was a whole lot of text, and so this stamp is done so that each circle has some text inside. I mean, and you could achieve that on your own. You could you know, paint a page, do a whole lot of text, then come in with stencil and stencil around, and then pull the stencil off, and then you'd have you know, opaque circles and script around it. But I wanted it the other way around, where the circle itself had the script in it. So there's a little bit of vision happening there while I was shopping. And of course butterflies, a few really nice quotes, the doily stamp, always a pleasure, and this photo reel, which I don't think I have, so really happy with that. And I've been really getting into embossing folders recently. I got a whole lot of stuff I need to edit and show you what I've been doing with embossing folders. But yeah, crochet doily embossing folder, like I just had to have that. Now, if you'll notice, I didn't buy embellishment packs for either of those collections. I always seem to leave off the embellishment packs. I don't know why. The money always runs out at the very end, and so they always come off my shopping cart. So yeah, it's not a complete buy of the collections. There's the embellishment packs, which I figure if I buy the stamp set, I can make my own embellishment packs, right? So a little bit of trade-off there. The next thing that I bought was a whole lot of these stamps. Now, Aunty Vera at the moment has a $2 stamp sale and a $5 die sale. And I don't know, $2, I just have to have them, and everything is just so beautiful for all the different reasons. I love this one because it had those two-tone butterflies, so you can stamp one with one color and then stamp the second one with a darker color. So can't wait to use this one. Similar with this one, like if you do that with pink and then you come in with black. Oh, I can't wait to play with that. These ones had really beautiful sentiments. Misty Mountains came out a while ago. I thought it was going to be an amazing collection, but when I saw it in person, I didn't really like it. But I love the quotes. Be your own kind of beautiful. It's the little things. Live a big life. You are enough. You got this. You don't have to be perfect to be amazing. This is great, and it was $2, you guys. Documented was another one that I thought would work really well with this Let's Go stamp collection, or with this whole travel collection. Well done, proud of you, the world one, and this torn. I just love it. Love, love, love. Make every day your best day. Like, it's so positive. I love this kind of stuff. This one, grateful, this was Fleur, so grateful, you're amazing, you and me, hello, just for you. Just this wreath. This one, Indigo Skies. This was another one I thought I was going to buy, but I never did end up buying the papers. I'm not sure why now, but hello, beautiful. This little bit of stamp that looks like a washi strip. You're simply amazing. Once again, I seem to be just collecting butterflies everywhere. I think Kaisercraft, when they don't know what to do, they just add a butterfly, but you know, that's okay. They're all kind of a little bit different, right? I think they just adjust the sizes. I don't know, I didn't say that. But yeah, love it. $2, you know, you can't go wrong. I didn't buy any dies this time, but you should go check out the $5 die. It's really good as well. And last but not least, I've left this because this is hands down my favorite. I pre-ordered this. I've been waiting for this. The journal guide by We Are Memory Keepers. When I opened my package, I squealed, and I was really happy to get this. So the journal guide looks like this, and it comes with a instruction that really, it doesn't do anything for me. I mean, it tells you that you can make charts, which you already know. It tells you can make banners, which you already know. It tells you you can make checklists and dot lists. We already know this. It tells you that you can make angled and rounded corners. We already know this. So really, and that you can make a pocket at the bottom here. So these instructions, I mean, if you lose them, you haven't lost anything really. What is valuable is the pictures on here, and it gives you an idea of what to make here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I'm going to use this. So I did sit down straight away. As soon as I got this, I sat down straight away and I started playing with it. I remember watching a whole heap of videos on how people used it and made their diagrams and made their mood trackers, but I didn't remember it. That was 1 month ago, and so I sat down to figure it out for myself, and I had a lot of fun, and I have a lot of ideas of how I'm going to use it. The important thing, I think, for me is this circular tracker. A lot of people have been they've been using it as a mood tracker. It originally comes with 12 quadrants, and obviously you can split it in half to make 24 quadrants, but the tricky thing is you want to have a day, a quadrant for each day of the month if you were going to use it as a mood tracker like this. And that frazzled me a little bit because I didn't know how I was going to get the 30 days. But I got it. I got my 30 days. So I'm going to show you how I did that. So stay tuned for my next video where I'll start using the Let's Go collection, plus I'm going to start using the journal guide from We Are Memory Keepers. And I hope you get a few ideas from my layouts.